What else happened this week?
I went on that trip.
Yeah, how was that?
With Amber.
Mm-hmm.
We went to Michigan.
To the Mackinac Island?
To the Mackinac Island. We went to the Mackinac Bridge. The Mackinac Bridge. And the Mackinac Island. And, okay, we went to Mackinac Island. And we Airbnb'd a RV camper there, just like in the middle of the woods.
Nice.
It's pretty cool. I don't think... Yeah, I won't bring up the other things.
The surprise?
The surprise.
You said you had a surprise to announce on the show.
No, I never did. So we went to Mackinac Island, and it was dope. We had to take a ferry over there. It was the first time I was on a ferry before. You know what a ferry is?
Yeah, like a Tinkerbell kind of.
Yes. They carry you over, and then it's about a 15-minute flight, and you get over to the island, and we rented bikes, and we rode our bikes around the island for hours and hours, and there's no cars on the island.
Was there any Pokemon there?
The Pokemon was crazy. I'm not gonna lie, I did play Pokemon a little bit there.
Nice. What's the cell reception up there?
Pretty good.
Good.
On the island, it's really good. I didn't have any problem. In the woods, I didn't have any problem either.
So when you parachuted onto the island, was there a big announcement saying Battle Royale? Be the last one alive?
Yeah, it's like halfway through, I got this message. It was like, you're the last one, or you're the last one on your team. Something like that. I don't know what happened to Amber. So it was up to me at that point.
Yeah. Okay, but go on.
We rode bikes. We went to a butterfly house.
I saw pictures of that. That was cool.
That was sick.
Did you step on a butterfly?
No.
Okay, because
Amber almost sat on one, though.
Oh, nice. I stepped on one at a butterfly house, and I felt so bad.
Did you really?
Oh, yeah. So I was paying attention. My glasses started falling off my head.
Glasses?
Like my sunglasses.
Oh.
Trying to recover that. Stepped right onto the butterfly. These old ladies are sitting on the bench, and they just go, yep, he killed it. And I'm just like, wow. I just got called out right there. I'm ready to leave.
No, it's really cool. They had a ton of like emperor butterflies, and they had they get like shipments every day
of butterfly feed or
the eggs.
Oh,
the cocoons, and they had them like up in the shelves, and they were like coming out of the cocoons.
Oh shoot! I think I saw that picture, but I thought they were like.
They're in a glass case.
Yeah, I see that they're in the glass case, but I thought they would like calcify them or whatever, harden them, and preserve them. So it's like they're not gonna live. But
that's what I thought. But they were real, and they were like all the different species that were out there all together, and they were like some like giant ones were coming out, and then they let them dry their wings, and then when they're ready to fly, they put them in the big room with everything else.
Damn. And
that was pretty cool. Then we went to this thing called like Arch Rock, which is just like literally an arch in the mountain, like
nice,
a bridge.
Yeah, but
it's natural, and I guess it's supposed to fall in like the next like 25 or some years or something like that.
Dude, that'd be so crazy. What if in 25 years you guys go back and you try to see if you can get it to fall?
We jumped on it a few times.
Oh.
And then we were like, get off. And I was like, come and get me, bitch. Sorry, that was bad. I was like, come and get me, lady.
And then you guys were able to escape on the ferry?
Yeah, the ferry came back down and picked us up. And then we were like this, and the ferry was like flying, and we were holding on. And then we dropped down to the bottom, and then we rode our bikes around the bottom.
Damn.
It was pretty cool. I think next time.
Oh, you're planning to go back again?
Yeah, we might do like a yearly thing.
Where you stay there a whole year, or?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah.
The podcast is gonna take a hit.
On the island, we'll do video call. But
do they allow podcasts on the island? I know cars aren't.
They do not allow cameras. At all.
Darn.
Any form of camera. When you come in, you have to turn your phone in.
Well, but how did I see the pictures?
I don't know how those got there. But they also make you take your pants off. Like the entire island is pantsless.
Did they do a cavity search?
Just the front cavity.
Oh.
They have to look inside.
Oh my god.
So, and I'm not talking about your mouth. So
I got the reference.
Yeah. But once we got through security, it was pretty cool. They give you like these other pants to wear. They're like orange.
Orange, plasticky, like disposable.
Yeah, kind of like a jumpsuit kind of thing.
Do they do that because of COVID or because that's just always what they do?
It's just what they've been doing since the dawn of time. Also, about like 3 days prior to us going there, the entire island sank.
And like resurfaced?
Yeah.
Wow.
It sank. It took the entire island. It's about 5 miles like across. It took the entire island like I think it was like 2 seconds, and the whole island was like underwater, submerged, people and everything.
Under the sea.
It was, and a lot of people died. It was actually tragic.
So you just made me look like a fool.
A lot of people died. A lot of animals died, like pets. But about a day prior to us getting there, they rebuilt it. Oh. 1-to-1 scale, including all the people that were on it.
So it didn't resurface. They just
no. They built it over it. It's still under the original island's still under the island now.
Is there a lot of Amish people that live there?
No.
Oh, I thought you said it was like Amish community. You said horse and buggy like community.
Oh yeah, it's horse and buggy just because there's just no cars on the island, so
okay.
they ride. They take horse like they're trash guys on the island.
They have trash horses.
They have trash horses, bro.
Whoa.
But it was funny because like the carriages were just like full of trash bags, and it reminded me of like the medieval time where they just like threw dead bodies on carts. And then there were taxis. They had taxis, but they were horse and buggy.
Horse taxis?
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Was there a horse policeman and a horse fireman?
I didn't see any fire department. Man, I wonder what they would do. What happens there? Do they like... That's an interesting question.
They submerge.
They're like,
the
sink it.
Submerged.
Sink it. There's a few islands stacked on each other.
Yeah.
Under this one. There was a house fire there before we got there not too long ago, because we were walking on the main strip and I look up and this whole house is like charred and like the top tower was like burnt and gone. I was like, man, I wonder what they do to put that out. Are they using old style farm or old style
like bucket and well kind of like deal?
Yeah. I don't even think I saw any fire hydrants. There wouldn't be any if there's no...
Oh.
And is there no police on that island? Is it like the Forever Purge and people just don't know?
Yeah. I think people have just lived to like accept like, I don't need violence. There's no police. I don't need violence. Maybe that's what they're doing.
Maybe. I will say when you get to the island, you feel like you're in like an entirely different place, like an entirely different world, because everything there is just like really old timey because it's just on the island, and it's weirdly like peaceful, even though it's like kind of a tourist area. It just weirdly feels like there's nothing bad on the island.
Were there any like annoying like teenagers that kind of ruined the trip for everybody? Like they're fucking with shit.
Oh yeah, there was like
and obnoxious.
There was like this group of like these two girls, and they were being like super fucking annoying.
Were they hot?
I didn't look at them. They were younger.
How'd you know there were two girls there?
I could hear them. Stupid. There actually was a really cool thing that we did do. It was on the last day before we came home. There was a I don't even know what it's called, but it was like an interactive museum that we went to, but it was all about like mysteries.
Oh.
Like aliens, Bigfoot.
Oh, conspiracies.
Conspiracies. And there was one like but it was cool. Like you go in this room. It's kind of like one of those like mama pop things on Route 66 where you see like the giant dinosaur and you go in there and they like got this like room where you sit in and there's like a video you watch and it's like a dinosaur video. You know what I'm talking about? Like old attractions.
Yeah.
That's kind of what it was like. But you go in this room, you watch this video, and then this secret door opens. And you go through like this secret door and then you start out like in space and there's like this big tunnel with this like you're in a tornado kind of thing. Yeah, it was a storm. And you get to the other side and there's like a raptor in this room, and then there's like a bunch of things you can read, and they talk about how, which is interesting because I didn't know this, when the meteor hit Earth and killed all the dinosaurs, it threw debris into space, right?
Yeah.
Like tons of debris up into space, and it's floating into space today. They said that dinosaur DNA could have been thrown up into space. Like
their loads?
Yeah, their loads. And Jesus. And because dinosaur DNA got thrown up into space, there's chance, it's a small one, but like, you know, it's a speculation, that dinosaurs could be alive on other planets.
I mean, that could be possible anyways for just the fact of how life starts on other planets. Like
but our dinosaurs.
It'd be pretty cool.
You think on a different planet they would be different?
Yeah, they would be slightly different. It all depends on their environment and
the
like
environment,
the temperature,
the oxygen,
and like I mean
levels.
that's why dinosaurs were so big, was because
oxygen.
Yeah, the oxygen was.
There was a massive amount of oxygen.
I mean, bugs were even like huge.
Yeah. That's why plants were so big too.
Now I saw a theory that was like, how crazy would it be if we found other humans on other planets? Do you think we would be disappointed? Because we've in our heads we have this idea of like what aliens should look like, and it's like they should look nothing like us. But then if we do find aliens and they look and they're humanoid,
there's no way they would look identical.
I'm just saying, what if?
We would kill them. I think there would be I don't think there would be like a handshake, we're fine with each other, because I was talking about this last night with
be territorial with that kind of stuff.
Yeah. So humans have you know how like we just have these things in our brain that are just naturally happen. So there's
like what, thinking? Because that doesn't normally happen.
No, like instinctual things that we don't use anymore because of the society we live in today. We have an instinct in our brain that if we see things that are bipedal and humanoid, like us, really close to us, our brain has a natural connection to be like, that's weird, I don't like that, or that's odd. And you feel off-putted. Like when you see like the Elephant Man, not that he's like ugly or anything. I mean, he is ugly.
He's different.
But like when you see these people with like these different things, or I'll use like, I don't want to sound ignorant or anything, but like just people with disabilities, you feel, and people, I think everybody goes through this. It's not that you're being an asshole, but you feel uncomfortable sometimes. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Or like
sure.
somebody in a wheelchair, like even though you're like super, like my uncle's in a wheelchair, and I've known him my entire life. He's always been in a wheelchair. I'm still slightly uncomfortable around it because I don't know how to interact with it. So like it's the same thing. Like if we ran into like, and yes, some people do better than others, and then some people are just outright assholes because of the fact that somebody has a disability. But like if we ran into like a humanoid alien that looked really close to us, it would be insanely off-putting.
I think that's a decent example, but I think when it comes to like the people with disabilities and stuff, it's more so how do I act so I don't like seem awkward or treat them any different, or how should I treat them?
Yeah, but like in your mind you're thinking that. That's the instinctual thing of being like, it's different. You know what I mean? I think so. Like if there was like weird bipedal aliens that looked really close to humans, I don't think it would be good, because I think we would just be like,
we can't let this happen.
well, what the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's weird. But they say that the reason that it's depicted the way that it's depicted is because the Roswell crash. That's what it looked like in the
Really?
in the crash.
spaceship
Yeah, that they have in Area 51.
that we failed to raid.
Yeah, a bunch of pussies. Should have been like the Josh fight.
Was a better turnout.
Yeah, the Josh fight was sick. And that was years in the making.
Yeah.
The fact that, you know, that place that we were going through also had alien stuff in it, and they talked about like the Roswell thing and all of that, and then there was like a Loch Ness Monster one. Oh, the one that really freaked me out though was
Dogman.
no, King Tut
King Tut.
or Emperor Tut or whatever. Is that his name?
Like
Egyptian?
Egyptian, yeah.
The like
Yeah,
12-year-old boy or 19-year-old boy that got assassinated or just died. They don't know how he died.
Mm-hmm.
He got assassinated, but like, and then like everybody who found his tomb died. Remember that?
Yeah, wasn't there like a curse or something?
Yeah.
Or supposed curse because all the people that found it like died like weeks later from like
anybody
weird,
who
like, accidents
interacted
or
with
something.
it like all died. They're all dead. Like, that stuff gives me chills, man.
Yeah.
I don't like that stuff. I didn't even like walking through that little area.
It seems kind of like do they try to freak you out a little bit?
Yeah, a little bit. It's definitely like, it's really cool because if you feel like the alien one, you feel like you're on an alien spaceship. They do a really good job. I think I have videos I can show you after the podcast. But there was that Loch Ness Monster. Nessie had one. And then there was one for mermaids. Or it was Atlantis. I didn't like that. I didn't like that one as much as I should have. But it was kind of like,
You should have.
yeah, because we're all searching for Atlantis.
Oh,
Jeez.
we are.
The Bigfoot one was sick.
Yeah.
It was like a dark forest, and it was spooky. And you're like walking through it, and you hear like walking in the woods. And then like you get to the end, and then like you trigger this sensor thing, and then like you see the silhouetted Bigfoot, and it roaring, and it's super loud, and it's like, and then you like go into this camper or into this cabin, and when you turn around, there's like a big, like Bigfoot statue like standing there, and it's massive. I think I have photos of it.
Damn.
And it was like real Bigfoot taxidermied from such and such area. Oh, and then after that, at the end, there was a black hole that you could go through.
Like the space black hole?
Yeah. And it was kind of scary. We didn't go all the way through because I didn't know if there was an ending to it. But it's like, what they did is they took like big air, like inflatable balloons, big tubes, and they put them in a dark hallway, and it was really long, but they were like, there was a crack in between them, and there was two of them, and they were like so hardly blown up that you could just squeeze your body in it. And it was like, we were in it, and I was holding her hand, and I'm going through it. I'm all the way in it, and it was like super tight, like on your face and everything, like tight.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, I can't feel an end. I'm like reaching it. I'm like, this is terrible. Like, this is so scary. But it was awesome, like super well done. And I was like, I can't see anything. I mean, it was pitch black because like I was like this, and then this thing's just like smashing me, and Amber's like coming through too, and she's like, "Is there an end?" I'm like, I can't feel an end. Like, I don't know if there's how long this is. So she pulls me back out, and there's a door to skip it because it definitely, like, if you were forced to go through that, claustrophobic people, not a chance in the world.
Sure.
Because even I was like, I don't know, man.
Feels pretty uncomfortable,
Yeah. I wish I would have went all the way through it, though. But it was pretty long. It's probably as long as this room.
Dang.
And you're, like, squeezing through. And it makes it feel way longer because it's just pitch black.
Yeah.
But
and you don't know.
Yeah. And that was the end of of the place, but it was pretty cool.
Jeez.
It was a lot of fun. I guess they're like putting them all over the United States now, and
Oh, cool.
yeah, but it was sick. That's pretty much.